How do you fix broken RC, brushless, motor sensor wire connections? Imagine your RC car suddenly stalls or runs erratically during a race. One common culprit could be a broken sensor wire connection inside the brushless motor. If you want your RC vehicle to run smoothly again, fixing those sensor wires is a must. First, you need to identify which sensor wires are damaged. These wires are usually thinner than the main power wires and carry signals from the hall sensors to the electronic speed controller. The hall sensors tell the motor's controller where the rotor is, which helps with smooth starts and precise control. Once you spot the broken or frayed wire, carefully strip back the insulation on the damaged end. Use a fine-tipped soldering iron and leaded solder to prepare the wire for repair. Be gentle so you don't damage the tiny copper strands inside. If the wire is very thin or fragile, tin the end by applying a small amount of solder first. This makes the soldering process easier and more reliable. Next, solder the matching wire from the sensor to the wire you just prepared. Remember to follow the original wiring order and color coding: red for power, black for ground, and the signal wires in various colors. Proper wiring ensures the sensor signals reach the S correctly. After soldering, insulate each repaired wire with small pieces of heat shrink tubing or electrical tape. This prevents shorts and keeps the wires from touching other parts. Once insulated, bundle all the wires neatly and slide a larger heat shrink tube or cable sleeve over the entire harness. This adds extra protection and keeps everything tidy. If the original sensor wires are too short or damaged beyond repair, you can extend them using silicone-insulated wire of the same gauge, usually around 22 to 24 gauge. When extending, solder each wire carefully, then insulate thoroughly. Before reassembling your motor and ESC, test the connection. Power up the system and check if the sensor feedback is working properly. Many SCS have a sensor mode that confirms if the wiring is correct. If the motor runs smoothly without hesitation or error signals, your repair is successful. Remember, using a good quality soldering iron and heat shrink tubing makes your repair last longer. Fixing broken sensor wires keeps your brushless motor performing at its best, giving you smooth starts, precise control, and reliable power for your RC adventures.